Hello everyone, this is PushDustIn, and I'll be presenting a little bit of information from the newest Sakurai column that just came out. In this column, Sakurai talks about Steve's inclusion in Smash. Before I begin, I want to give a quick shout out to Japanese Nintendo for sponsoring my translation of this article. Sefazan also handled the second part of the translation, which I'll also be going over in this video. So, as I noted, Sakurai is finally talking about Steve's inclusion in Smash. He talks about how the feedback from the players was so overwhelming that it actually crashed Twitter, and it's something that, Sakurai had never expected could be possible. He also hopes that there weren't any major bugs that came with Steve. You know how that went, but that's okay. Now, on to the conception of Minecraft and Smash. Sakurai knows that it might be a little bit crazy to rely so heavily on Minecraft, but Sakurai was very familiar with the game and it was able to understand it very well, so the actual making the concept for the fighter and the stage came to Sakurai relatively quickly. The more that Sakurai relied on the original game, the more difficult it was to actually make a new fighter that fit into Smash. The team had to balance what was possible to create while making Steve unique, ensuring that he wouldn't lose the charm from Minecraft, and all the while not making him unbalanced compared to the other fighters. The team definitely had a tall order for them. Even though Steve and Banjo-Kazooie both fall under the Microsoft umbrella, the developer and the department in charge for these characters were different. When Sakurai and his team presented to Microsoft that they would like to use Steve, Microsoft was very happy and very cooperative, it seems. At first, Steve might be a little difficult to handle, and Sakurai knows that Minecraft is enjoyed by a lot of different types of players. So Sakurai did consider making Steve a little bit more accessible, but if the team did that, then maybe it wouldn't really feel like he came from Minecraft, and he would lose some of the freshness of the new character. Also, since Minecraft is such a complex game, it seemed fitting to make that character more dynamic to match that difficulty. And of course, with Steve, we have other characters. Alex, Zombie, and Enderman also serve as alts for Steve. There's absolutely no differences with these characters. When coming up with the moveset, Sakurai utilized elements from the original game, such as mining, crafting, and placing blocks. Also, the Minecraft world stage uses biomes, which came from the original game. At first, Sakurai did have an idea to create a level editor that would allow players to create a stage in Minecraft and actually import it to Smash Ultimate, but unfortunately he had to give up on that idea pretty early because it was just impossible to do. There was several issues with Minecraft's music. Due to various circumstances, original songs could not be used. I talked about this previously on my Twitter. When he says various circumstances, probably means copyright issues. And this was also said in the Japanese version of the Mr. Sakurai Presents Steve and Alex. What's really interesting is that Sakurai also notes that some songs were actually abandoned mid-arrangement. So they definitely ran out of time, or they had to just give up on trying to make certain songs work. Whether it be copyright or tempo issues, it doesn't really say. But the tracks that did make it into Smash, Sakurai feels that they fit really well with the overall atmosphere and the tempo of Smash Ultimate. When Sakurai went to go record how to use Steve and Alex, it was very difficult. There were so many elements and unique characteristics that it was kind of hard to keep track of everything. Also, Steve was developed entirely within the COVID-19 pandemic, which, of course made development difficult. Despite this, Sakurai is very happy to be involved with various IPs and is happy to continue to work on the next DLC. That wraps up our translation for the latest Masahiro Sakurai column. Like I said, if you want to actually read this, you can go ahead and check it out on my Twitter. There will be a link in the description below. So, thank you guys for listening. Remember to always return to the source and smash that subscribe button. I'll see you again soon.